If you're like me, I love the outdoors. I mean, just listen. The only sound is nature. Birds, the sounds of the water crashing against the boulders in the lake. Every time I come out here, it just revives my soul. Have you ever wondered why that is? Why there's something in the human soul which longs for the outdoors, people flock to beaches, they go to mountaintops, they trek through jungles in order to find this peace and this solitude that only nature can bring. You ever wondered why that is? In the first reading today on Tuesday, if you go to Mass, you can hear the reason why, and there's a clue there. It's Paul's letter to the Romans. So he's writing to the little Christian community there in that magnificent marble city of Rome. And he writes this. Again, this is from the first chapter. Ever since the creation of the world, the invisible attributes of eternal power and divinity have been able to be understood and perceived in what he has made. Right there is our first clue. The invisible attributes of eternal power and divinity been able to be understood and perceived in what he has made. So as Christians, we believe that God created all of this, all of nature. When we look at the stars or the universe and the galaxies and the planets, and we marvel at that, God created that. And so the human spirit, of course, is drawn to it, because in it, we see God. A great analogy is if you're a fan of art, why do we love Picasso, we love Michelangelo, Leonardo? It's because something in their art, in their paintings, in their marble sculptures, reveals the artist. And so just like nature, God's art is on full display, and his wild creativity and majesty is shown through the lakes, the mountains, the trees. And so if you're drawn to nature, keep going. Keep going to the very source. And the very source of all of this, as we know, as in John's Gospel, all things were created through the Word of God, Christ himself. Imagine, if you love this, if you love the waters, if you love the peace that comes through being in nature, I guarantee you will find even more in a relationship with Jesus Christ.